After a few good games, it was bound to happen again. It seems that life just likes to do that to me. Make me happy, then take it away. 'Cause that's how fate gets off at night. What a fucking bitch.
Ah boy, here we go.
Cocoto, Fishing Master, looked like it was going to be a fun, cartoonish fishing game with some meat on its shoulders. But instead, all I found was another terrible fishing game with bad mechanics, slow pacing, clunky movement. I thought I was saving the best towards the end, but alas, I thought wrong.
Popcorn! Get the red hot popcorn!
Cocoto Fishing Master was a Nintendo WiiWare game that got ported to PlayStation 2. Either way, everyone online considers both versions terrible, with IGN giving it a 6, which is still too generous for a bad game. Anyways, much like The Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker, you slowly move around a giant world of water, finding spots to fish, and get certain ones to progress the boring plot that speeds by so fast I couldn't even remember a thing, as it's just a freaking wall of text in ×2 speed. Did you catch any of that? Yeah, neither did I. I had to rewatch the recording a few times while pausing constantly just to read everything. And yep, it's the most generic evil son takes over kingdom and kicks out the good father trope type of shit plot. Now, you play as a demon, go figure a good god makes a demon of all things, and must fish. Just cuz? Ah, fuck it, who cares? It's like a plot in a hentai. You're not here for that, and you know it. John Carmack was right.
Oh dear Lord.
Control-wise, things are fine on the surface. Left analog stick moves the boat around, square to fish, X to cast and reel, triangle to cancel, left analog stick to move your lure around, and circle for inventory. There's not much else, and it's all laid out well enough. But the problems are not so much the control layout, instead that lies entirely how slow and unresponsive things tend to be, especially when it comes to fishing itself. But more on that later.
I can hardly wait.
The pacing is slow, too slow for my liking, plus the boat moves too slow. I'm not a fan of any of this. Give me Sega bass fishing, as that's what I prefer in my fishing games. I hate simulation games. I prefer arcade. I also hate these relaxing kind of games. If I want a relaxing fishing game, I'll boot up Animal Crossing, which is the only of those kinds of games that I can stomach. Plus, there's a lot of other issues holding this game back, which I'll start to cover. Now, one of the major problems with this game is how your boat scares off all the fish, and they need to be near it for your bait radius to affect them. As you look at the minimap in the lower left hand corner, you'll see a yellow circle. That's where your bait is effective at. So you're reeling it in, hoping a fish will be within that radius to attract them. But your boat itself will scare off any potential catch if they swim near it, and since your line doesn't go that far out from your boat, this leads to a lot of wasted opportunity. Plus, you gotta rotate the boat around so slowly so that it makes me feel like I'm at the DMV waiting to renew my ID. Just to be in the right position to cast near any fish that are swimming around. The whole game is just a slog. And that's only one of the major offenses of this game. There's two major problems that will always ruin a game. One, it's boring, and two, it controls like ass. And this game is total ass! There's a red circle on the minimap. Given there's various colors, I assumed this meant different kinds of fish, and it does. The red one isn't a more challenging catch. Oh no, it's a shark-like fish that eats your bait, and if you lose all of your bait, hope the autosave doesn't screw you over. Otherwise, you gotta start a whole new game, as the only way to get more bait is to go to the shop and buy it. But you need money first, which I'm guessing is from fishing. So, starting to see a pattern of problems here?
Absolutely. Yep.
Fuck me!
No matter what fish you try to catch, 99.9% of the time it will always fail to hook. I tried all 3 kinds of bait, and I tried to get every fish possible to hook, and they all fail. Even the one I needed to progress didn't hook most of the time. I swear the timing is so stingy, like a Karen in this game.
Oh my god!
I press square at any time, it will fail. If I don't press it, it will fail. No matter what, it will fail. I cannot catch basically any fish in this game. I'm following directions, but all fish are just unhookable 99.9% of the time. This game fucking sucks.
Can I just have a break? Can I just have one break?
After I was miraculously able to get a single fish, the guy who wanted it told me I need to now catch one of every other fish to progress the story.
Fuck that.
Yeah, we're done with this game. Fucking sucks. I'm done. Nope, it's not worth it. What should have been a fun cartoonish fishing game turned into a total disaster. From its terribly slow pacing, to the clunky and slow boating, to the impossible to hook any kind of fish 99.9% of the time, this game just fucking sucks. What a massive letdown. Well, I guess I didn't save the good ones for last after all. Oh well, fuck it. We got 3 more to go. Let's see if Fisherman's Challenge can be any good, cause after this compilation, I'm done with fishing games for a long ass time. Never doing I review every fishing game for another platform ever again either. Not worth it. So let's wrap this shit up. I'm in a bad mood now.
An understatement to say the least.
At the end of the day, what should have been a fun little relaxing fishing game with a cartoon art style turned into a terrible, frustrating mess of broken mechanics and god-awful slow pacing. This is the worst fishing game alongside Sega Bass Fishing Duel and Buzzrod Fantasy Fishing.
I agree.
It's unplayable, no matter what. The square button doesn't work 99% of the time. I tried a few different controllers, but nope. It's the same. It's the game that's broken. After trying to catch over 20 fish of various species and failing with only 2 caught, and the game telling me I need 1 of every single fish just to progress the plot, I say, fuck you. I'm out. Anyways, that's it for this video. See you all later.